How much are you willing to pay for a fantastic piece of art? The allure of fine art is undeniable. It serves not just as a reflection of culture and history but also as an embodiment of the artist's profound thoughts, emotions, and ideologies. Consequently, some works of art have fetched astronomical prices in auctions. There is a huge demand for expensive paintings and quality artwork for wealthy collectors. The market is often much bigger than the supply and drives the price up through supply and demand economics. Hello. Welcome to our channel. Here we talk about how to become financially free and personal growth. If you find this video helpful, make sure to subscribe to this channel and like the video. Here's an overview of the top 10 most expensive paintings ever sold as of May 2023. Masterpiece by Roy Lichtenstein, $165 million. Masterpiece is an outstanding work by Roy Lichtenstein, created in 1962. A cornerstone of the pop art movement, it mirrors comic book aesthetics with its bold primary colors, Ben-Day dots, and speech bubble. The artwork shows a man and a woman conversing about a successful artwork. The irony lies in the speech bubble, where the man promises the creation of a masterpiece, unknowingly existing within the very frame. This self-referential, ironic commentary on the art world, combined with its graphic, commercial art style, gives Masterpiece its iconic status and enduring appeal. In 2017, this painting was sold for $165 million by its owner, and the sale proceeds will be used to start a fund for criminal justice reform called the Art for Justice Fund. New Couche by Amedeo Modigliani, $170.4 million. New Couche is a striking artwork created by Italian artist Amedeo Modigliani in 1917 to 1918. The painting features a nude woman reclining in an intensely red space. Her figure stretched across the canvas. Her pose is provocative, yet the overall tone of the painting is calm and serene. Modigliani's distinctive style is evident in the elongated lines, simplified shapes, and the subject's mask-like face. The stark simplicity and erotic power of the work caused a scandal at its first exhibition. Still, today, it is recognized as one of Modigliani's masterpieces, signifying a radical departure from traditional portraiture. In 2015, the painting was sold at Christie's New York to the Chinese businessman Louis Chen for $170.4 million. Les Femmes d'Alger, version O, by Pablo Picasso, $179.4 million. Pablo Picasso created this oil painting in 1955. This painting is a vibrant homage to the women of Algiers and an ode to Eugene Delacroix's work of the same name. This painting represents Picasso's distinct Cubist interpretation. The canvas bursts with a rich palette of colors, with the fragmented, geometric forms of the women vividly portrayed. The final version in a series of 15 paintings encapsulates Picasso's innovative style that revolutionized 20th-century art, embodying his lifelong exploration of form, color, and perspective. The painting was auctioned at Christie's New York in May 2015 and was bought by the former Qatari Prime Minister. Portrait of Martin Sulmans and Portrait of Eugène Kapit by Rembrandt, $180 million. Those are two full-length wedding portraits by Rembrandt van Rijn, painted in 1634. They represent Rembrandt's mastery in capturing human emotion and the intricate details of his subjects. Martin Sulmans is depicted in a richly ornamented black outfit, while Eugène Kapit is shown in an elegant black dress with lace and pearl accessories. The careful rendering of their garments, meticulous attention to lighting, and detailed character study of their faces all attest to Rembrandt's exceptional skill and ability to imbue his subjects with a palpable sense of life. These full-length wedding portraits were jointly purchased by the Louvre and Rijksmuseum in 2016. The paintings will not be displayed separately, and each museum will own 50% of each painting. Wasserschlangen 2, Water Serpents 2, by Gustav Klimt, $183.8 million. A captivating work by the Austrian symbolist painter Gustav Klimt, created during his golden phase between 1904 to 1907. It beautifully depicts mythical water nymphs entwined in an intimate embrace. Klimt's meticulous detailing, combined with his extensive use of gold leaf and intricate patternwork, brings a decorative, almost jewel-like quality to the composition. The painting's sensual depiction, symbolic intricacies, and alluring use of color and texture epitomize Klimt's unique style and exploration of female sensuality, making it an iconic piece in his work. During World War II, the painting was stolen by the Nazis, and then it was changed hands by multiple collectors. Eventually, a private buyer acquired it for $170 million in 2015. Number 17A by Jackson Pollock, $200 million. This painting was painted by Jackson Pollock in 1948. It exemplifies his revolutionary drip technique that would become synonymous with the abstract expressionist movement. This large canvas is covered with a complex interplay of dripped and splattered paint, embodying the energy and movement inherent in Pollock's process. The dense layers of drips in various colors create a sense of depth and intensity, encouraging the viewer's eye to move across the canvas in a fluid dance. This painting is a testament to Pollock's ability to create order and beauty from what initially appears to be chaos. Hedge fund manager Kenneth C. Griffin purchased it in September 2015 for $200 million. When Will You Marry? By Paul Gogan, $210 million. When Will You Marry? Or Nafia Faa Apoipo is a seminal work by Paul Gogan, completed during his first trip to Tahiti in 1892. The painting portrays two indigenous women against the vivid, colorful, and idyllic Tahitian landscape. The foreground figure, adorned in traditional Tahitian dress, engages the viewer with a direct gaze, while the woman in the background is more timidly posed. Gogan's bold colors, flattened planes, and exotic subject matter exemplify his departure from Western artistic conventions, signifying his crucial role in the symbolist and primitivism movements. Sold to Qatar museums in 2015, the price of the painting reflects Gogan's critical role in the symbolist movement and his influence on the primitivism art style. The Card Players by Paul Cézanne, $250 million. The Card Players is a series of paintings by the post-impressionist artist Paul Cézanne, created in the early 1890s. The artwork showcases two peasants immersed in a game of cards. The muted palette, the deliberate brushwork, and the lack of sentimentality reflects Cézanne's break from Impressionism. The figures, depicted in a moment of simple, everyday life, are rendered with weight and solidity, underscoring Cézanne's reputation as the father of modern art. His innovative exploration of form and color in the Card Players paved the way for the emergence of 20th-century artistic movements. This iconic series of paintings from the post-impressionist master Cézanne was sold privately to the royal family of Qatar in 2011. Interchange by Willem de Kooning, $300 million. Interchange is a seminal piece by Dutch-American artist Willem de Kooning, completed in 1955. As one of the finest examples of abstract expressionism, it is a symphony of swirling lines, aggressive brush strokes, and a kaleidoscope of colors that captures a wild urban landscape. De Kooning masterfully employs a harmonious combination of bold, often conflicting colors, creating an intricately layered visual experience that triggers myriad interpretations. This painting is a testament to de Kooning's ability to encapsulate energy, emotion, and the abstract essence of reality into his work. Interchange was sold privately to hedge fund billionaire Ken Griffin in 2015. Silva Mundi by Leonardo da Vinci, $450.3 million. Topping the list is the legendary Da Vinci's Silva Mundi. Believed to have been painted around 1500, this portrays Christ in Renaissance dress, offering a benediction with his right hand while holding a translucent crystal orb, symbolizing the earth, in his left. The painting, famed for its exquisite detail and the serene countenance of Christ, embodies Da Vinci's exceptional ability to blend realism with spirituality. The ethereal light and shadow effects and the soft, almost enigmatic facial expression echo the iconic style in his other works, such as the Mona Lisa. This masterpiece was sold by Christie's to Prince Badr bin Abdullah Al Saud in November 2017. The high price reflects its historical importance and rarity as one of Leonardo's fewer than 20 known paintings. Final thoughts. Each of these works is priceless in terms of artistic significance. Their financial value only underlines their historical importance, creative genius, and enduring influence on generations of artists and art connoisseurs. The steep prices also highlight the status of art as an investment, reflecting the broader societal and economic trends. The market for such masterpieces will thrive if people continue to find inspiration, solace, or status in art.